Shalom, good morning everyone. I'm just going to read Psalm 91. It's very good for spiritual warfare, as I'm sure everyone knows, because then we can be hid under the shelter of the Most High, EL-ELYON, under the shadow of his wings. And then if anyone knows about monitoring demons, I've learned a bit about it from Pastor Robert Clancy and from Mark the Messenger. So there's any saints going through tribulations of demons and things, you can find out more from their channels. And I always pray against to be protected from the monitoring demons, and you can pray for them to have their eyes blinded and their ears stopped or something, so they can't spy on us. And this is from the Passion Translation. It's really good. It's translated Poetry on Fire. It's falling apart. I've only had it about a year, but I say them every day. I love Psalms. King David knew a lot about spiritual warfare as well as physical warfare. Okay. Psalm 91, safe and secure. When you sit enthroned, and then the footnote says, O you who sits enthroned. The Hebrew word yashab is often associated with one seated as royalty. It is translated in Ezekiel 27:8 as leaders or rulers. When you sit enthroned under the shadow of EL-SHADDAI. Shaddai is taken from a Hebrew root word with many expressive meanings. It can mean Elohim, God of the mountain, Elohim, the destroyer of enemies, again, so very good for spiritual warfare, Elohim, the self-sufficient one, Elohim, the nurturer of babies, Elohim, the Almighty. You are hidden, and the footnote says, you endure through the night. See Job 39:28, where the same Hebrew word is used for an eagle passing the night on the high cliffs. In the strength of a higher God, Most High, EL-ELYON. He's the hope that holds me, and the stronghold to shelter me, the only Elohim for me, and my great confidence. He will rescue you from every hidden trap of the enemy, the hunter, and he will protect you from false accusation and any deadly curse. And then deadly curse, as translated from the most ancient Hebrew manuscripts and the Septuagint, whatever that's called, the Hebrew word can mean poisoned arrows. And then we know that shaman can fire poisoned arrows as well. They have like invisible darts in their stomach, and they nourish them by smoking tobacco, and they can use them to curse or bless you. I know that to my shame, because when I was schizophrenic, I knew Yisra'el was real, but I thought he wanted me to be a shaman because I got schizophrenia. But I've repented from all other religions now. I know that the demons were telling me Yisra'el, Jesus, was in every religion, but now I know he's only in Judeo-Christianity, and I follow that. His massive arms, or wings, also found in the next sentence, under his wings, which speaks not of a higher having wings, but his wings of the cherubim resting on the mercy seat. The implication is that you can always come to the mercy seat and rest without fear. His massive arms are wrapped around you, protecting you. You can run under his covering of majesty and hide. His arms of faithfulness are a shield keeping you from harm. You will never worry about an attack of demonic forces at night, nor have to fear a spirit of darkness coming against you. Don't fear a thing. And then I always add, except Yah, because we should fear and reverence Yah. That's what Yeshaya said, isn't it? And I say unto you, my friend, do not fear those who only have the power to harm the body, but fear only he who has the power to destroy both the body and the soul in hell. Obviously he doesn't want to, because he's not willing any should perish. But we do have to fear him. It says that all through the Bible. Whether by night or by day, demonic danger will not trouble you. And then the footnote is verses 5-6 are seen by many Jewish scholars as a reference not merely to pestilence and natural dangers, but to the realm of spiritual darkness that would come against the highest servants. These spirits are equated to arrows that fly in daytime, or a pestilence that walks in the darkness, which it says in the King James, doesn't it? The higher sheltered ones are kept from the harm that could come from natural sources or supernatural sources. What a wonderful place to hide and be secure. Nor with the powers of evil launched against you. The Elohim will keep you safe and secure. They won't lay a hand on you. Even in a time of disaster, with thousands and thousands being killed, you will remain unscathed and unharmed. So no taking this evil coronavirus vaccine, people, just a reminder. You'll be a spectator as the wicked perish in judgment, for they will be paid back for what they have done. When we live our lives within the shadow of a higher EL-ELYON, our secret hiding place, we will always be shielded from harm. How then could evil prevail against us or disease infect us? Elohim sends angels with special orders to protect you wherever you go, defending you from all harm. If you walk into a trap, they'll be there for you and keep you from stumbling. You'll even walk unharmed among the fiercest powers of darkness. The Hebrew includes the words for lions, snakes and dragons as the three great symbols of satanic power, trampling every one of them beneath your feet. For here is what Adonai, Lord, and then I always add Yeshua's name, Adon Yeshua HaMashiach, has spoken to me. Because you have delighted in me as my great lover, I will greatly protect you. I will set you in a high place, safe and secure before my face. I will answer your cry for help every time you pray, and you will find and feel my presence, even in your time of pressure and trouble. I will be your glorious hero and give you a feast. You will be satisfied with a full life and with all that I do for you will enjoy the fullness of my salvation. And then just in the background, this is the Shema, the Yahuwah version. It's from devoted to Yah. That's what the Jews say every morning and evening. Hear, O Shema, and Shema means hear, obey and act accordingly. Shema Yisra'el, the Lord our God is one. Echad, or Echad, I can't remember which one it is. And then there's other things in it. I'll put a link to it in. I don't kind of say it strictly lawfully, but I keep it in mind all the time, you know. I meditate a lot on the Trinity. I like that God is kind of one. Obviously He's one. It says that all through the Bible. And we know the first time I realised this was when I saw a YouTube channel named Ex-Muslim Jesus is God. And we kind of know Jesus is God, the Father and the Son are one, but at the same time it's the Father, the Son and the Trinity. It's like a mystery too deep for us to understand. Okay, shalom everyone, bye.